Hello, everyone. Welcome to Crisis Talk once again. I'm William. Second time you've heard my voice now.
Well, I'm Sal. Just based there. Good to be here. Good to be back at least. For this, that's always the energy of this. We're always just based. We're just like chilling.
Okay, that's enough introduction from you. Sir.
Yeah, I'm Palimi again, and bye again. Hope everyone's doing okay.
Yeah, and lastly, Cheyenne. Still bayless. Still ain't got shit to do. I'm here.
Have you done anything about your base situation?
No, I don't even have my
phone. Oh my God.
If it's
sometimes you complain just to complain. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're not doing anything to pattern it.
Today we are going to be talking about whether or not uni is a scam and just the whole uni lifestyle, because like the first episode was about freshers week or whatnot. So now we're going to dive into the week after freshers. Freshers is like the wedding. We're talking about the marriage now.
What a way to put it. Well,
literally. So
what
now
I just said before is going to be a very reoccurring theme here of sometimes you just want to complain.
Yeah. But because that's what I've experienced in uni. Like sometimes I don't really want to. I know what's really annoying sometimes. It's when you're complaining and then people are going to be like, oh yeah, it's going to get better. Yes, I know it's going to get better.
Give you advice.
No,
it's advice for what?
No. It's easy to complain than act. Yeah, but it's easy to complain than act. Do you know what I mean?
No, but sometimes you're already acting. You just want to complain. I hate this essay.
So,
me and Palumi, we're Aquariuses, so we understand each other on another level. Like I'm with you, Palumi. I'm with you.
We see each other. And then William is a verb.
Now that we've established on star sign, let's establish.
Let's get back to
everyone's opinion on university. Who thinks university is a scam?
Me.
Yeah.
Me?
Slightly, but
yeah, it is a scam.
Look at him, he's like, yeah.
Now today, I'm gonna argue uni is not a scam. Although I'm not, personally, how I feel about university, I think some degrees is a scam and some degrees are legit.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna play devil's advocate. University is not a scam. Man, what about you, Stu? What are you saying?
Why? I think that is a scam because everybody that I know that went to uni has had a moment where of realization, and do you know why I know it's a scam? Because that's the exact word everybody uses. It's not like people say it was annoying, or it's it brings you in a lot of debt, it's a waste of money. People don't say it's a waste of money. People don't say anything else. They say it's a scam. So for it to be a whole unified thing, I mean, if everybody's saying it's there, it's there.
There should be some validity.
You've been robbed. We have been robbed. We all agree.
Yeah. Everyone. What I really find interesting that when everyone was in college, people were like, "Oh my God, no! I have to get to uni." People were having heart attacks doing their A levels, and then when we got here, it's whoa,
I worked for this.
I went through this.
I hear that. University, okay, just because it's anticlimactic, that doesn't make it a scam. Because although lots of people say uni is a scam, lots of people also say university is the best 3 years of their life.
I enjoy.
Awesome. But we've got a choice though, that you're backed up against the corner. Do you know what I mean? It's well, I picked it now. Jesus,
Yeah.
So, okay, before I get into it, why did you guys choose to? Because at the end of the day, no one forced you to go to university. So why did you choose it?
Wow.
I mean, there was an implicit force,
Yeah.
Not wanting to be the disappointment of the family. But other than that, why did you want to go?
You're acting like that's not a big part of it.
Yeah,
there was no choice.
It's if you had talent or something, or you knew your way around life, you found yourself, you found your own, what you're good at or what you want to do from earlier, you wouldn't have to really go uni, or you wouldn't need to, or feel the need to. you know what I mean? But it helps a lot. So you're like, I guess this is the only option now, I guess. Unless you're actually passionate from a young age, fair enough. There's loads of people like that. But it's people, the amount of people that realize, oh, okay, I didn't fully know what I was going into. I only kind of like this. You know, it's like, well, I studied for this anyways. I might as well just go into this now. Instead of finding yourself from an earlier age. But I think that's a struggle between loads of people anyways. It depends on you, I guess. So it just depends on you. Yeah. That's all
and
I love my course personally. I love my course. Yeah, like since I was in year 9 sociology, I said that is the course I'm doing at uni, and that's it. And also, I love it. I still love it. That's the thing as well, where I can't say that it's a scam, because I just love my course so much that like anything else, I just like I'm being scammed. I know this 9,250. Like, I really. But
university is expensive. But let's talk about the finances of university. Like, it's expensive. Do you guys feel like it's too much?
It is a little. Yeah, I think so. Especially people moving out, because if you're moving out, you can't as well.
And then also because we had this debate that like some courses in uni shouldn't be should have different amounts that you're paying. So if you do like a medicine course, for example, you should pay like, you know, the 9,250 or whatever. But if you're doing like a course like business or animation or like whatever, that's not necessarily a degree where you needed to go to uni for. That like the price should be different. But that's not to say that like a course like animation is easy or like this is easy. Yeah. It's just saying like I feel like that's an argument to it.
Isn't that quite like a hierarchy though? That's kind of like, I get
exactly.
I think we should let the economy do that. Not really. We should let.
Yeah. I wanted to say on to Plumi's point, not in the terms of a hierarchy, but with international students, their fees are actually different.
Oh yeah.
On whether they're so say like my course sociology, that's not seen as a workshop-based, practical-based, lab-based course. So for someone who was coming to do sociology, they would pay less than someone who's doing dentistry or nursing or midwifery. They have to pay that higher fine. Higher.
Fine, yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I like that.
They would have to pay that higher amount. So why is it that international students have this like specific difference in their fees, but we don't? We're all paying 9,250. So I think I do agree.
The cheapest international class, I believe, is like £11,000. So if you want to pay their prices, universities won't use that money.
No, I'm saying, if there's a distinction with them, then why is there not with us? Because they've made a clear distinction. If you have a lab-based, this based subject, then you are paying more. So, but why are we all paying the same?
Yeah,
I feel like what it is the minimum that it costs for a degree to be sustained is £9,250 per year. Now that number is definitely over exaggerated because these unis are making every individual. But, you know, we're saying maybe the cheapest course to run, whether, I don't know, if it's sociology or all you're using is textbooks and lectures and seminars and things like that. And, you know, maybe that price has come to that price because that's how much it costs in theory. So, you know, things like paying lecturers' salaries, teacher assistant salaries, you know, building
equipment and all that.
The bills,
equipment,
equipment. You know.
Yeah.
We don't have no
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know what you do. I'm saying for labs it'll be more, isn't it?
Yeah. Like you
don't have to. You're not preparing anything.
You're
not doing nothing.
That's what I'm saying. They're actually made cheaper to be made the same.
I don't really see anything.
Something like medicine, instead of costing like 15k like it should, it costs 9.25k to accommodate for everyone.
Like it should, but
and I guess here's the other thing though. How do you incentivize students to do? Because say there's a course here which costs £2,000, and then there's another course that costs £9,250. But why the hell would I bother doing medicine when it costs that much money? I might as well go and do animation, do my 3 years, only spend 6k in total, and leave.
But then the job's in that afterwards. I think it's a scam. I think it's a scam in terms of, right, they expect you to just, like, some unis don't help you as much as when your degree that you need more like work experience for and stuff. They're just gonna be like, oh, you do that yourself. Well, like, you're supposed to do your own independent research, and I guess that's where it's kind of a scam, because like, well, how the fuck are you supposed to know? Do you know what I mean? Like, how the hell are you supposed to know what they want?
Yeah, that's life, mate.
You don't know.
Life ain't fair.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Like I said, exactly, it ain't. But that's why you got scammed. It's like, yeah, we told you it's a great course, but we didn't tell you we're gonna get absolutely shagged towards them compared to other degree courses. You know what I mean? That's where I see. That's where I see the scam aspect.
Individual choosing a course which isn't as beneficial as other courses doesn't make uni.
Yeah, that's where I agree with William. It's like, you should have done your, like, it's like, so that you chose that. I agree with you. It's like, okay, yeah, you did choose that, so you can't really say you got scammed. But that's where, like, no one's gonna do that much research, and no one bothers to do that much research, and that's where I go with William at the end.
Yeah, but I do think, to be fair to university, like, it does. There's some certain, like, good things that it does bring, because, like, it brings you a network of people that are, like, maybe might not necessarily be in your course, but, like, you might meet someone in the library or whatever, and, like, you never know what somebody could end up becoming. So you could always say that, oh, okay, we went to the same uni. There's a society outside of uni, like, that you have
to branch out.
You
connections.
Yeah, you have connections, and I think that's helpful. And even, like, with societies like ACS and stuff, and, like, joining them and being a part of them, you get that network of people that you might not necessarily have met, because even though everyone comes from different cities when it comes to uni. I stayed in Manchester.
Yeah.
Okay, I shouldn't have said I stayed in Manchester, but I stayed in my hometown. And yeah, it was even though, like, I knew people that was going to uni, like, I still met a whole new set of people, like Shy. And yeah, it was, so I feel like that's helpful in the fact that you have to use, like, uni is the first attempt of, like, real life, I guess, whereby you just have to, you either sink or you swim, and do or die.
If you sink at university, you're by no means dead. There's career support.
That's true.
There's student support. There's store services.
Yeah, no, but look,
there's student finance.
But those student supports are different for every uni. Like, some unis are complete shit and they don't offer anything. You understand? And
true.
Some unis are better funded or just
good grades to get to a Russell Group.
Okay, and I feel like this is an argument that
I don't think Russell Group unis are that good though with their support, personally. Like, do you know, like, pastoral? I feel like the what's the word? A lot of metropolitans, or whatever they're called now, they have a lot of people who back them because they put a lot of money into the support, because that's where they know they're going to get in with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because I know at my uni, University of Manchester, by my uni, I've had, like, case studies of people. The support is different. Like, massively. The support that they're getting over there when it comes to, like, stuff's kicking off, like, I can't do this because there's stuff going on in my own personal life. They're like, well, that's not my own. Where's this first? That's what we asked for. That's why you're here, to big up us and to make us look better on the league tables. Metropolitan are like, okay, so how can we look after you as an individual so then you can achieve the best of your ability? Russell Groups don't care about you lot. Majority, anyways. I don't want to make a blanket statement, but I just wanted to say that I did get them grades and I still wasn't about it.
That's good for you. Generally. I mean it in a genuine way. You chose the uni that was, that attracted you the most.
The way you said it. Sorry, the way you said it.
The point I'm gonna make to that is, I think in many Russell Groups universities, at least, the culture is not as much that, F you, we just need your first. It's more a matter of, the strongest iron survives a fire. It's like, if this is too much for you, then it's just too much for you. Your capacity is not, for X, Y, and Z level.
But do you think that's going on blindsided, though?
You go Russell Group unis, or what? You go through any uni, even the lowest ranked university in the UK, and they've got all these other personal circumstances, and they're still patterning it. So
I agree. But do you think that some people are going on blindsided, or do you think it is even that their responsibility to or do you think it's not their responsibility?
I mean,
I don't think.
I think there's a difference between, you know, not going to the right place for the support and the support not being there.
Okay.
Because
Right.
I know at my university, I go Newcastle University, if I had all sorts of issues, there's support systems in place. You know, they've got a counselling team, there's pastoral managers, there's student support, you got a peer mentor, you've got a, what do you call it? a degree director, so it's a degree program director. I've also got a what's his name? A personal tutor. He's useless, I'll be honest. My personal tutor.
Imagine watching this right now. He's like, why?
No, he knows. I remember 'cause when I was in first year, obviously I used to do French, but then I got sick and tired of French. So I was like, okay, I want to change courses slightly. I no longer want to be on French. And the guy just told me, he's like, yeah, look on the website, see how to do it. I was like, wait, I came here for you to tell me how to do it.
No, I'm dead. Woo! That's taking a piss.
Guys,
But I think that, so if anybody's like listening to this, that is like thinking about going to uni, what would you say to them?
Just be fully prepared and research your own course fully. Don't look everywhere. Look at every corner, okay? I want you going to the second tab of Google. That's the dark web, okay? That's where I want you going. Yeah. Don't slack, okay? And if you feel it's not good enough, the reward doesn't, you know, change your hobby, change your interest. Just do it. Because if you don't think it's worth it, why would you ruin your own life?
Yeah, because university is a big investment. You come up with a lot.
It is.
I guess to answer your question up, even though I'm supposed to be doing devil's advocate, uni is not a scam. I would say, you know, think about what their end goal is. If there's a certain job that they want to have, if there's a way to get that job without getting a degree, don't get a degree. Because a degree is just holding you back 3 years, putting you in a bunch of that. Live at home with mum and dad, even though that's long. And, you know, one of my big motivators to go to uni was to get out of this house because I could not handle it anymore. But, you know, but now I'm stuck doing a degree where it's like, I know for a fact I don't want a job in the end of this. So I'm kind of just doing it just to do it. And, you know, that's not a nice situation to be in because when it gets tough, especially in second year, third year, you know, it gets, whatever it gets tough. When they don't interest you anymore, you don't have that, you know, that passion for it, it gets even more difficult. You know,
that's my point. People don't realize how much of a passion you have to have for something to stick to it to the end of the line. You do realize that, like, just because you were good at it in college and just because you kind of liked it, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. It isn't. So yeah, that's hard to say. But
how about you, Shai?
Yeah.
I think my advice would be to like not just go. So for example, like the Russell Group thing, like this was a proper thing for me in college because I was one uppity bitch. I'm not gonna lie, like I was like, of course I'm gonna go to a Russell Group like Durham. Could you not see me in Durham? Durham. Get up to Durham.
Nah, Durham wouldn't see you. Yeah, wouldn't see you.
Durham would, no, Exeter, for who? They would ship me back straight, like, but I was very much like, if I'm going to go to uni, if I'm going to spend this money, then I want to go to the best place, but it wasn't the place where I felt like I would be comfortable. So, like, there was a lot of times in college where, like, I went to, my first choice was University of Manchester, and I was there, like, all the time, and I just hated it. Like, it wasn't for me at all, like, the place, but because I was, again, in this uppity mindset, like, I didn't see that, like, my MMU or, like, other universities that were metropolitan, like, more went with, like, my ethos or my vibe.
Yeah.
So, like, don't let just, like, a Russell Group, like, I understand the benefits, but also you, at the end of the day, you want to be happy, because I know a lot of people who go to Russell Groups and the only thing that they can actually say is the league table. That's the only thing they actually like about their uni, and that's not going to help. Again, just like your course, that's not going to help when you're in second year or third year and you're struggling if you hate everything else about the uni. Like, you need to love all of it as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agree with that.
And I would just say, uni is somewhat of a scam, but I think you should just go in prepared and know that, like, it is going to be, it's going to be different, like, way of living. You have to be able to just, like, learn how to, like, learn how to communicate in a way that like people will like understand you. So when it's like your lecturers or the friendship that you make, like learn that people are different and they might not necessarily have the same like they might not have like the same it's the same
understanding
values or whatever that or standards that you might have about yourself. So you just have to you just have to and also just live your best life as well. Because you can't come and kill yourself.
There's nothing quite like it. Like, if you're to get an apprenticeship, for instance, you couldn't wake up at midday on a Wednesday. Impossible. You couldn't on a Tuesday night be in the club living your best life. Impossible. Like,
your ass better be at work.
Okay, now this is what I actually wanted to say. Uni is like use it because actually like that step before actually going into the real world. So don't deep it like because it's a degree and like work hard, but enjoy it as well.
Yeah, enjoy it.
That's what I wanted to say.
And here's what I was thinking. With this whole degree thing, honestly, degree, no degree, good grade, bad grades. If you're a bag securer, you'll secure the bag no matter what. So don't get stressed out if you're not achieving.
Or be happy. Not just about money. If you're happy with your job, be happy with your job.
No.
Money. He's like, money is the objective.
It is. It's a foundation for everything. Okay.
I want to be happy.
You will be happy with a jet ski. You will be happy with a Fendi. You'll be happy with all of this. Just secure the bag and then live your life.
Well, I mean, someone who achieves goals. Someone who gets the business. Because at the end of the day in this life, there's two types. There's bag securers and bag fumblers. There's no in between. In between, but that's average. We don't want to be average. I'd rather be a bag fumbler than average.
I'm good with being average.
But
I've never quite been.
You're above average.
I've never quite been average, but I'm very happy with it. I hate this notion that we just have to be excellent all the time. I just want to relax.
Yeah, I'm not saying
that's subjective.
I want you to become the next. I want you to become the next Mark Zuckerberg. But what I'm saying is, you can't be one of these. I'm just gonna coast my life, just get whatever happens. I'm just gonna see you, and then before you end up dead, and you did nothing with your life. Like, as far as you got one life. You know what I mean? Do what you can. What's your you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't just do this course, go to that assignment, then get that job, then do the job, and then because before you know it, what do you do with your life? You know what I'm saying?
You'll realize like when you're 40, I should have done it. You don't live with regrets. Don't live with any regrets.
Don't live with any regrets.
Exactly. That's it.
So, before this, I don't know whether this is gonna like cut off the top or whatever, but I just wanted to say, make sure everyone likes, comments, and subscribes, and watches other
in there. Now,
and watches other thingies, other shows on Base, like Talking Out and JBT.
No, but we're not finished though, Palumi. Because
I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that because like this thing could just like cut us off like and then bye. So carry on with you.
Get him on him for safety.
Yeah,
I like it. Because a lot of people like to say, "Oh, university is a scam." Oh, yeah, and to be honest, this was me. So I'm talking like if someone feels insulted, that's a you problem. Because I'm talking about myself for a minute here. Because semester 1 of second year university now. I don't know if you guys can co-sign that this is how it goes, but you come into first year university, it's all right, you're having fun, you're making new friends, you're taking care of your work, and life's good. And then second year comes, slaps you straight in the face. What life was it? It slaps you straight in the face. Yeah,
square up.
Okay.
You gotta square up. It's like
slaps me straight in the face. Now, so then I used to come, make myself feel better. Oh, uni's a scam. Or I don't need to try this. Or it's a scam anyway. Or who cares about your degree? It's like, is it that uni's a scam, or are you just being lazy? Is it that uni's a scam, or do you just not have the willpower to wake up at 8:30 so you can meet your 9 a.m. lecture?
I think you can say uni's a scam though and still attend all your things.
Yeah,
like,
because like
I attend what I want to attend, but like I still think using a scam.
Well, I want to. Yeah.
And I feel like that's such a personal like decision as well that you make, because, for example, when I was doing ACS or whatever, or like doing other things in uni, I wouldn't miss my lectures because I'm doing ACS. However, that doesn't mean that, you know, if I woke up at like, you know, 7 and I had a 9 a.m., that would make that 9 a.m. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like the lectures that you do make and the lectures that you don't make is a personal like choice that like it's down to you kind of thing. If that makes sense.
That's what William's trying to say.
Really,
like,
don't listen to him. That's terrible advice. Go to lectures.
Yeah.
Wake the fuck up.
Go to lectures.
Go to the lectures, but also go to lectures that you think you need to go to at the end of the day. If you can do that, you can do that. Because
no, you're right.
This is the example why one point, not that I say uni is a scam, because again, I love my course, I love my uni, shout out. But one reason why I think uni is a scam, how am I still getting first when I'm not going to the lecture?
Exactly. Like, I'm sure you're not right.
If uni wasn't a scam, why am I still doing amazing?
They were teaching me about the structure of an atom. I learned that in year 5, bro.
You go to Salford University. I'm not even sure if that's a uni.
Bro, their facilities are better than yours. Why violate me like this? For why?
Yeah, and
that's another thing. They do put more money into that.
I think that because people that go to Russell, what do people that got to Russell Groups, by the way, nobody's saying, you know, whatever.
Yeah, shout out to you, lot.
You know, you did good. Amen.
I'll take the fight on our behalf.
I don't like this, like, what's the word? Like, they just feel superior.
Elite.
Like,
it's like,
Roy.
I got the rankings. That's what we don't need to feel it.
No.
The rankings.
Let's get one thing straight. I do biochem, you do linguistics. You can't chat.
Bro, at the end of the day, whatever degree you do, if your bag's secure, you secure the bag. It's that simple.
Yeah, but we were talking about Russell Groups though, and he said what? Okay.
To be honest, the Russell Group, it's not a real thing. Like, it is just it's just a joke between you. If you go to a Russell Group student, please take the piss out of Polytechnic students, because it's a tradition we're trying to maintain. But we still remember that it's not a real thing, because at the end of the day, if you get first.
It is kind of.
Russell Group supremacy. That's what I'm feeling. Russell Group supremacy.
That
is it.
I don't like this.
I
what
don't
about
enjoy.
Degree supremacy? Hey, I do biochem. Can't chat to me, lad. Can't chat to me, lad. I'm even making those vaccines for you, lad.
You're going to be making vaccines, big man.
Yeah, say no more, chief. And the next coronavirus, it's on site.
The next one, this one's not even finished yet.
Lad, you know there was already coronavirus existed. This is just a different strain. I would have fuck knows how many more strains there are going to be, you know. Scary.
Yeah.
Well, the fact it's called COVID-19 makes you feel like it's the 19th one.
I don't even know, but it's a different strain, so it's like, oof.
I mean, it's already mutating, so lol.
Exactly. Lol. Yep. Somebody's it perfectly.
Man. No, but coronavirus has made university a scam. Even though I'm supposed to be doing devil's advocate.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing.
It is.
I didn't sign up for this to do online classes. Like, I'm sorry. No. I only do online for the things that I want to do online for, that I didn't want to go to.
The alternative is death or a hospital bed, so you decide.
But I think they should like give us a discount or especially us like.
When they take out that student loan repayments. I want to say.
I don't know about. Yeah, I don't know about you guys' courses, but I don't know about Palumi. Obviously, we go to the same uni, but at my course, like when it gets to term 3, there's no term 3 technically. Like, we're just there to get support and help. Why am I paying for it then? Because the lectures aren't there. There's no tutorials or anything. You can obviously like pop into them. They might be there in the office hours, but other than that, there's no lectures. There's no formal seminars. There's nothing. Like, the content is done. So why am I paying? Especially now.
I want a fraction of that time period for my money back.
Why?
Out of 9,000.
Yeah, I could buy my car. Give me it back.
Yeah, I do know one thing I've realised, that uni's a scam as well. Not that it's a scam, but like you just have to like just do things to survive. It's like when you hand in work, when you hand in work that you think you did terrible in, you end like most of the time you end up doing like well in it. But then if you hand in a work that you think, oh no, I did that's when you get like questionable grades. So it's like,
yeah, you don't know, like you don't know what they want.
Because I have a friend who gets first in every assignment.
I'm on a streak, guys.
Oh,
congratulations!
Well,
Thank
you.
I don't think I'm keeping it up in this pandemic. I'm not gonna lie, it's done.
That's
what
what
I do on the streak.
No, but keeping that streak, I think that's so good though. Like I couldn't. Like,
no, I couldn't either. Oh no.
No, do you know what it is though? Now that it's because it started, and then I was like, well, I've got to keep this up now because otherwise it's just gonna look bad. Like you've done all this, and then it gets to the end, and you're like,
it just ruins it.
You had your assignments on time every time.
Yeah, I've never.
Like before, did that?
Yeah.
No, not handing it late, but like before, like, do you hand it on the day or like days before?
I'd say the max. The latest I've ever handed an assignment is like maybe like 1 p.m. on the day, and it's due in at like 9. But even then, it's done. I've just got like someone else to reread it. That would be like I've definitely done it. Definitely the day before. Like I can't do the stress. Me, I'd be crazy.
I've done it. I've done it 1 minute. Oh God.
No. Talk about last minute. Jesus.
And these are the ones who
talk about last
they're
minute.
working to the last second.
No. But the thing is, the grades that I get, don't get twisted. I do all right. So I get my little grades, cute little grades, and I keep it to stepping. I think getting a degree, like you have to, if you believe in God, or if you whatever you believe, like you might not even believe in anything, but it helps. Like me, like God has helped me. When I get this degree, it's gonna be like God, like this is God's work.
Yeah, no. Uni has definitely strengthened my relationship with God. So, guys, that's one benefit of uni. You will get closer to God because you'll be seeing him there. You'll just be in the library.
It's not going to strengthen you. It will become very sinful.
Tempted by the devil. No, that's not like that.
Let me tell you guys something about the time I got a late for one of my submissions. This was it was an online and a paper submission. I don't understand why there's still paper submissions in this 21st century.
The environment, global warming, hello.
But we had to do both. So I finished it. The deadline was at 4:30 p.m. I'll never forget it. 4:30 p.m. I finished it like the day before. I submitted it on the day online at like 2 p.m. Plenty of time.
Jeez.
Now I had to go do the paper submission. Now I wasn't as quick as maybe I should have been, and my accommodation was not close to campus, so I had to take a bus to get in. So I took a bus to get in. I arrived at university at 4:20 to submit the paper. So I come, but when you submit in the paper submission, you need to get like a cover sheet and then fill all these details. So I'm like, and you submit it on the top. This is a 6th floor building, yeah. You submit on the top floor, printers on the bottom floor, and it's 4:20. I've got 10 minutes. So I run downstairs. I print off the sheet. I fill in my details. I run back upstairs. It's like 4:29. There's a key to submit it. Can you? So I arrived.
Isn't it just something where you trick it? What
happened to turn it?
Has to like make sure you submitted it, make sure it was you and all that kind of stuff. It was
what happened to turn it in? What happened to turn it in?
There's a paper and the online submission. So I can't.
Your uni's doing the most. Do you see what Russell groups are doing to their people?
Yeah, that's what Russell groups do.
This guy, man. You got scammed. You got scammed, bro. You got scammed.
I got
scammed.
Yeah, I'm not having it.
Yeah. Okay. Uni is not a scam necessarily.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
So if there's an option where you don't need to go uni, don't go. Because honestly, it's
and only go to uni if you genuinely like your. Don't go to uni for anybody else. Go to uni for yourself.
That's it.
And because you want to.
Yeah, and just obviously people change their minds, but like when you're changing your course, I'm not even trying to judge people, but when you change your course like three times, when you're on change 3, I just want you to like sit there and just like proper like literally just think about what you really want to do. Because I know people who've changed their course like 5 times and that you're actually mocking it now.
That's true. And there's so many high-paid jobs they don't need a degree. So honestly, don't feel the pressure of having to get a degree, because if you don't get, because that's what I had. That's why I went to uni, because I was like, if I don't go to uni, I'm a crackhead.
I'm a nitty just sitting around.
I'm still work at Tesco full time the rest of my life. I don't go to uni.
They have
That's
good
what I was
pay. They
raised.
have good pay. They
Yeah,
have
And
good
they're really
pay.
helpful
but no,
in this pandemic.
Good pension scheme. Good
No,
pension
no, it's
scheme.
not even
Tesco.
it's not even about the job. It's about your passion. It's like, look, I don't like you don't want to be working at Tesco. It's not even about the role itself. It's like that's not what you want to do. You know what I mean? You have so many things you're good at. You want to explore one of those things. So it's like that's not good, and you don't even want to go uni, say, right? You want to explore what you're good at. So that's what you should go for.
That's a
You
very
should try
nice
to go
point
for
to
it.
end on, CL.
Yeah,
Everyone, thanks so much for listening.
lovely.
I'm hoping we entertained you, and you know, like Primo said before, you know, drop some subscriptions, like, comment, all the rest of it. Comment anything you think we
All
should
of
do
that.
in the future.
And follow the Instagram page,
Yeah.
Plug.
You know, and we'll be
Ace Productions _.
The link will be in the description.
Thank you.
Just trying to make sure everyone has access. No messing around.
No messing. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this.